Is your office space sending the right message? If it's not, you could be losing trust, referrals, and patient retention without even knowing it. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through real office spaces. I'm going to show you what works and what doesn't. And stick around to the end because I'm going to reveal 3 essentials that every practice should have and 3 that no practice should have. Now let's get into it. Review number 1. This office gives a cold, generic vibe. So right away, you can see that this office is clean, which is great, but unfortunately, it gives off a cold, sterile vibe. And while it looks like a waiting room, it really doesn't feel like a space that invites patients in and makes them feel welcome. Plastic chairs don't do much to welcome the atmosphere, and the exposed TV cords is really a distraction. It's these small little details that give the office a budget feel, which could impact how patients feel about their quality of care. So what do we do to improve this space? First, swap out plastic chairs for something more comfortable and neutral. This would go a long way. And you need to hide those cables to avoid any distractions. Finally, add some cohesive wall art or incorporate your brand colors to make the space feel more intentional and welcoming, rather than just kind of thrown together. These enhancements not only improve the aesthetic, but also contribute to a more positive patient experience. So here's a good example of what I'm talking about. This lobby features modern design with clean lines and a cohesive brand. The reception desk is sleek and welcoming, and it's complemented by comfortable seating and natural lighting. And while the image doesn't explicitly show the TV cables, I'm quite sure that those are hidden. The overall design suggests a well-thought-out space with coordinating artwork and hidden cables. Now, if you'd like an office evaluation to see how your space can be transformed, then book a call with me through the links in the description, and we can talk through some things. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video to make sure you get notified for any future videos that I post for helpful business tips. Now let's move on to review number 2, a cluttered desk and overload on the signs. Let's examine this image. Check out the reception area. While the intention is to provide information to patients, the execution kind of leads to visual overwhelm, right? And the front desk just looks extremely messy. There's multiple signs, decorative items, and scattered papers everywhere. It suggests a chaotic overall impression. Patients may overlook important messages amidst the clutter, and the overall aesthetic can feel disorganized. To enhance this space, let's consider the following tweaks. Limit your signage. Select 1 or 2 clear branded signs to let patients know what you do or what procedures you're offering. Next, declutter your desk. Remove all unnecessary items to create a clean and organized workspace. Then incorporate some of your branding. Use cohesive colors or materials that align with your practice's industry and your colors. And add subtle decor. Just introduce minimal decorations that complement your space without overwhelming it. These changes can transform a cluttered reception area into a welcoming and professional environment. And that will reflect on your practice's commitment to care. Now, this is an example of a front desk of a med spa. This demonstration updated reception area, a single branded sign, and a clean desk. This is creating a more professional and inviting atmosphere. These design choices can significantly enhance the patient's perception and experience. Okay, number 3, this one's modern, warm, and thoughtful. This office space does a nice job. From the lighting, to the seating, to the plant positioning, every element here has been carefully thought out, and it creates a warm and inviting atmosphere. So what are your takeaways? You don't have to do any major renovations to achieve this look. With smart choices in furniture, a fresh coat of paint, careful lighting, this modern aesthetic lobby is totally achievable. Review number 4. This is like a beige overload. Here you'll see we're looking at a room that is neat and functional, but it lacks any visual interest. Everything in the space, from the beige walls to the brown chairs and the carpet, all blends together, creating a monotone, cold, and a boring look. Even the framed Monet feels out of place. It doesn't tie into the space or give a fresh, modern vibe. Let's see. So here are some suggested improvements. Add some color contrasts. One simple improvement could be to add a little bit of color. Maybe introduce a bold accent wall or some vibrant decor element to break up the beige tones. Then update your artwork, switching out the framed artwork for something more modern or even local, or even a locally inspired picture would help add personality to the space. Artwork is a great way to bring in color. Then get some greenery and lighting. Adding some plants or incorporating some soft, warm lighting can also bring light to the space and make it feel more welcoming. So here are some takeaways on this room. With just a few changes, color, updated artwork, greenery, this room could go from fine to great. Creating contrast and personality is key to making a space feel welcoming and inviting. Now, let's talk about 3 things every practice should have. Neutral elements, so think plants, wood, daylight. The reason is that it instantly softens a clinical space and makes a patient feel more welcomed. And number 2, clear, minimal signage. One well-designed sign is much better than 5 taped up notices. Keep it branded, readable, and purposeful. Pick one sign that lets your patients know what procedure you're doing or service you offer, and hopefully it's one that makes you a lot of money. Number 3, create a comfortable, modern seating area. Patients may be waiting 10 to 20 minutes, potentially longer. So make sure they're not sitting on cracked vinyl or uncomfortable old chairs or just uncomfortable chairs in general. Now, 3 things no practice should have: cluttered counters or front desks. Do not have paper piles all over the place. Do not have scattered objects all over the place. Do not have taped notes all over the place. And I understand this because I do tape the note here and there, but I don't have to be seen by a whole bunch of patients at one time. One taped note, fine, I get that. But having a bunch, it just doesn't look great. The reason is because this makes your practice feel very disorganized, even if your care is completely great. Number 2, fluorescence, overhead only lighting. Harsh lighting makes people feel uncomfortable. So add a floor lamp or wall lighting with warmer tones when possible. Okay, number 3, outdated decor that feels neglected. Think faded posters, dusty fake plants, or maybe furniture that looks like it came from a garage sale. This I actually know because my dad used to have this in his office. It was like very worn out. This sends a message that detail don't priority. If he was still practicing, I would be telling him all these things. Whether you listened or not, that's a whole different story. So remember, you don't need a full renovation to make a huge impact. Just smart, thoughtful updates that can elevate your patient's experience from the moment they walk into your office. Now, if you're ready to learn more about creating a 5-star patient experience and turning first-time patients into long, loyal patients, then check out the link in this video here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.